Hey, great people. This is Desiree. I'm so glad that you all continue following me on my PLR journey. I am tired. Look, the what do you call it? The quality of my um, thing does not tape. My laptop doesn't tape well anyway. So for it to be nighttime, and I never do it at night. I always do it at day, and then I just post it late at night. Okay, apologies. Um, so let's check in about the PLR stuff before I get into life stuff because even though we growing this big empire, life stuff still happens. So for PLR stuff, and we always talk about yesterday. Yesterday I checked in on my Instagram post to see if any numbers had changed, any new followers. Nothing, no followers, no new followers. But midday, I had someone to like my last post. Oh my God, did that put a smile on my face? I was like, what? So I was so tickled about that. And something told me to say, okay, go look and see who followed you. So when I went to go see who followed me, this person didn't have any posts. So I'm pretty sure this was like another bot or scam thing. And I was like, okay, really? But you know what? I needed that for my life. I don't care if it was a bot. I needed it for my life. It made me happy. It made me smile. It made me have joy. I'm writing some down as we two, three. And so I said, let me check it one more time before I make this video for you all. And can you believe that person took it back? Like, how do you even do that? How you go and like somebody's page and then you take it back? I'm like, okay, that's okay because actually I was thinking about taking them off, but I was so happy. I was so happy. Look, this has been a day for me. Before we get into life stuff. Um, so then I went onto my YouTube page. Look, it's been such a terrible day that my scarf is coming off. When I went on my YouTube thing, um, oh my God, do I have some news that's gonna make your heart smile with mine? So I have four because I have when I started, I have two, three, and then I have six and seven. So I have five up. So out of the five, the very first one I got four people to view it. The second one I got five. One that people did not look. I didn't even write that down, but I didn't get any views. I don't know why. Because I'm like, okay, if they viewed those, seemed like they was click on that one. The one that got the highest views, which was six. Did you hear that? Six people was um juggling your life and dreams. I was like, okay, maybe people are just really into that, because that's what you got to do. Doesn't look much better, don't it? Because you don't want to see what's under here. And then the one that I post last night. Okay, great people. The one that I post last night and checked this morning. I got five people to look. So that made me so happy. So a whole week has passed and I have been consistent. I have been posting even when I'm tired. Look, I got my cleaning shirt on that I go cleaning the building. But I was saying yesterday, what will I share? And I said, what did I learn this week? What I learned this week was stay consistent, even though the numbers are low. Because we would love to have 100. Because we hear some people be like, they get a million views, but sometimes it's not going to be like that. And be happy with what you are getting. Let that be your happiness. Let that be your joy. And like I say, I'm staying consistent and determined that I'm going to do this. I know I said in the beginning, going to stick to this for I know 30 days, but hey, I may go past that because I feel like then I will see a pattern and I'll be able to understand what people are liking, what people are not liking. Okay, so going into before I one before I go into life stuff. Another thing I said was, when you do courses, you always hear people like their first module is about oh God, not manifesting, positive energy. Sometimes it be like manifesting too. And it is a big thing behind that. I automatically do it, and I guess a lot of people didn't do it, so that's why people would make that like their first module. Because I've opened a lot of business in reference to daycare and other stuff, but really business. I remember having a daycare, and it wasn't going fast, and the money wasn't, I wasn't making globs of money in the beginning, but I stayed consistent. I believed in myself. I knew that I could do it. It was going to happen. And that was the third thing was like, I was like, it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I kept a journal because every day I would write in this journal, and I would just talk about, what I was going to do when it opened, how I was going to, decorate it, just everything was about. And even if I had a bad day, I would write about that. What made me be in that place, because I was very, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I was very conscious of not staying there, because I was like, well, it's going to happen, so why should I even be sad? It is going to happen, and you really have to be in that place that it has already happened, and you just walking it out. You just walking into it. I know it's hard to grasp hold to when you don't have no money, and you have some utility bills, your phone bill, and you don't have money to pay that. It's very hard to walk into something and you're broke. I know it is. And I kept a journal because I didn't want to, keep calling. I don't have many friends, but I didn't want to keep calling them and, repeating myself, because every day you talk about the same thing. So that was the concept of having a journal. So I hope I laid some golden nuggets and a piece of chicken wing down for somebody on the PLR stuff. As far as life things, what did I wrote down? Oh Lord, I can't even. Oh, I picked up a Medicaid application for my dad, but I tell you, I have been so busy today. I didn't even have time to even look at that. Matter of fact, my husband, he had to go out and clean for me because my daughter's van, well, the van that we let her drive, it broke down. So we started like 7:30. Well, he starts at 5. I started, you know, my time. I didn't even get my hour cleaning in, because we jumped out the bed trying to get to her on the highway because she broke down, and picking up the kids. I left the house at 3 o'clock, and this was transporting and going to pick them up, and then in traffic getting to her across town, and then getting back home. It was so long. I had to say, "Girl, find me a supermarket. I got to use the bathroom." It was like we on a trip or something. So that was life. But I'm telling you, overall, how am I feeling? I'm happy. I'm excited. And I feel really good about, my numbers that I have. Oh, I look like I froze there. So I thank you for watching. I really do. I really do appreciate whoever is watching and feel led to, watch me on this journey. And you really want to document, because when you do get where you want to be, you be like, oh my God, I wish I had documented. And that's the scary part, because you don't know where it's going. And you have a part and you be like, oh my God, Jesus, this is going to be just an epic failure. That's just normal. Even though, I said positive thinking, but there's a part in you be like, oh God, Jesus, you got to get past people talking about you. You got to get past what they thinking. You got to get past, be like, oh girl, what they gonna find a job? They didn't stand sitting in front of the camera chatting and like somebody on the street corner shaking a basket or something. Go somewhere and find you a job. But you got to get past all that. You have to be past all this, because if you have that unction in your heart and that feeling deep in your soul, and this is what you want to do, this is your passion, and it's just a knowing inside of you that like, I can do this. And yes, the money helps, to pay the bills, but there's a big portion of it that it cannot be all about money. It has to be about something in your soul, and that's why your why is so important. I'm going somewhere else, but I'm gonna wrap this down because 10 have came. So love you guys. See you. What's tomorrow? Thursday. We'll tape in the morning. I'm gonna try to put on some little makeup. I'm gonna help y'all out because I know today was scary. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But sometimes you got to come as y'all. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye bye.